This is a quick video. I just want to show you my new LifeStation Medic Alert button. Now, if you've ever wondered about having one of these or put off having one because you thought you didn't want that self-image of the ad on TV, I fell and I couldn't get up, and there are many, many other uses for these. You'll see on the package here, there's people at the beach on their bikes. In some of the literature, there are construction people in remote places that might have an accident and might need to call for help. So open your thinking a little bit about how you can use one of these, but I just wanted to make a video to show you what comes with it. This is the actual unit that you wear around your neck, and it is expensive to replace if you lose it or damage it in any way. So they're not cheap in the sense, it's a solid device. Comes with a charger, comes with all the different information. What I did was I had a seizure and I should have been at the emergency room, and I couldn't dial 911 because I'm an artist. I think for some reason 911 got stuck in my head as upside down and backwards and as 116. So for like 5 days I struggled through getting over the seizure, and finally I was able to grab a neighbor, and it just so happened with the timing that no one else was around for like 5 days. So anyway, I decided to get one of these so that didn't happen again. And the first thing I did was do a search on Google for Medic Alert, which is, probably one of the better known names. And I found a page that had a list of 10 different companies and kind of a rating for each one. LifeStation was the one I picked. I happen to be able to get a fixed rate on mine, but I believe mine's called Premium Mobile Service. It is a GPS. What you do is you get the unit, you then call them, give them all your contact information, and in my case, because of seizures, if I push that button and they can't understand me or get me to respond, they'll call 911. So it's really solves a lot of problems. I have a service dog. She was with me through this last major seizure and got me through the seizure, but I have not yet trained her to push a button. And I don't know that you want to train your dog to push this particular button, because even though they say, if you hit it accidentally, it's not a problem. It's better if you just make sure you can push the button. If you push the button, they will call you on the unit right away, and if they can't understand you, depending on what you set up with your contact information, you can work out a plan of what they're going to do and go from there. So I set it up for epilepsy and seizures, but then their customer service rep mentioned to me that if I should go out of town and get mugged, I can push this button and they'll call the police. If I should be on a hike on a mountain and fall down and just break my leg or something, I can use it that way. So it's not just for one or two things. It's better than a phone. All the phones now are swipe phones. I had to specially find a phone called a My Flip phone, which has buttons, but it's better than a phone because you don't have to do any of the calling or speaking to an operator. You just hit the button, you tell them what you can, and they do the rest. It's great. So the rate on my program that I picked, there are different programs with different services, but it's about $29.95 a month with the insurance for the unit, which is $5 a month. Now, I got that because if you lose the unit, it's $325 to replace it. So it really is like a really good phone, except it's so much easier to use, and it's a wonderful way to have not only peace of mind all the time, but in my case, I should have been at the hospital. So any damage that I've suffered since that seizure may not have happened if I had been able to get to the hospital that night when it happened. So this is LifeStation, and I will put the link for their website and for the page I had with a review of 10 different companies that do this in the information section. It's well worth having, and it's well worth $30 a month.